Welcome everyone, my name is Lady Alex and this is Say What with Lady Alex. Today I will be talking to you about a few of my passions and why I created this podcast. Aside from my photography and my many craft projects, my true passion lies with gaining knowledge and sharing it with people to help make a growing and positive community. On this week's mini episode, I go in deep with my experience at Six Eagles Haven with their first ever Labyrinth Lunch Learn. I describe my experience and what I learned about my manifestation techniques and how to set true intention. Welcome back, everyone, to the 2-7 Studios. And today, I am going to talk about my experience at the incredible Six Eagles Haven. Last week, we had the pleasure of talking with Miss Allison Field and how she created a life of vibration and how she managed to manifest her dreams into fruition. While here, she invited me to her retreat center on the beautiful Grand Mesa to take part in their first ever Labyrinth Lunch Learn. My experience was mind-changing. And I say mind-changing because truly I am a different person in how I think now. It was the perfect group for the first adventure, and I am so grateful to have been a part of it. It all started with the drive. I settled in for a 45-minute drive and a day full of learning with my favorite growth gurus, Rachel and Dave Hollis, on their Rise Together podcast, and cruised through the canyon headed to the mesa. It was the perfect day for a drive. The sky was big and blue and full of big white billowy clouds, as if from the set of the new Toy Story film. The creek bubbled to the right, and the curving of the road was so peaceful and just a joy for the eyes. As the GPS guided my car down the gravel road I had never been on, I worried about how off-road this whole adventure was going to be. While it did take my car off to a gravel road, this was also going to be taking me in a totally different direction that I had never been on. No worries necessary as my small and low-to-the-ground car cruised up the small incline with no trouble at all. As I parked next to the few cars, I gathered my belongings and set my sun visor up, and I got really excited. The view was that of a Bob Ross painting, and with the mountains and the sky and the river just to the right, the retreat center itself was perched on the side of a slanty hill, and the front pointed towards the east, I would assume to view the beautiful sunrises. And the back, with its huge, beautiful deck, looked directly at the painting-esque view. As I entered the meeting room where the others were gathered, it felt homey and inviting. In a corner, there were a bunch of golden bowls where Miss Kate was centering each patron with the sound of the beautiful bangs of the bowls. And as I watched each woman leave the massive bowl, they looked calm and energized, and I desperately wanted to do it too. With her kind eyes, Miss Kate invited me to try, and as I approached, she suggested I remove my shoes. She said I stand in the bowl, whichever direction that I feel comfortable, and then she put a chair beside me, just in case. With the sounds filling the air, I closed my eyes. Miss Kate hit the bowl that I stood in and vibrated my feet. She then alternated the smaller bowls, moving them nearer and further from ear to ear. I closed my eyes tighter and took deep breaths and let the sounds ring through my soul. I had to grip the chair that she sat beside me because the vibration in my feet and sounds as she moved them from ear to ear, the sensation was so fun and enveloping. I felt recharged, and the nonsense clutter that normally was in my brain silented. I was ready. I got my drink, which the lovely ladies provided, and sat down at the massive table covered with beautiful objects and crystals. Now what unfolded was a beautiful day full of talk and creative play and a long, quiet walk in their labyrinth. We had many different activities, all themed around manifestation and how building your mojo can get you exactly where you want to be. And oh boy, was it eye-opening. Leonardo da Vinci once said, "You can't leave everything to fate. She's got a lot to do. Sometimes you must give her a hand." Manifestation and the work related is how you help fate. You start with an idea, and that idea blossoms into a goal. But when that goal is large and scary, because it's something that challenges our comfort zones, it's important to remember the small steps to getting there. This is where manifesting comes in. While it may seem like a tiny step, setting your intentions specifically helps gear you and the universe towards your goals. It sets your vibration to that same vibration that your goals are running on. Not only does it help guide the universe, but it helps build the destination in your brain, which then your brain loves to work out the possible ways in which to get you there. So even when you're not realizing that you're doing it, your brain is trying to solve that great question: how do I reach my goals? Now, if you're asking yourself, what are your dreams? What are your goals? You have to get real with yourself. What's important to you? Who do you want to be? What type of person are you wanting to be in the world? And then boom, there's your goals. Having that self-realization is life-changing, because once you have a goal that sparks that passion in your soul, whether you pursue it or not, it's always going to be there, just waiting for you to reach up and grab it. Don't let it taunt you and make you resentful. Now, through my own research, I have learned that there can be things that can hinder your manifestation. So be mindful of what you choose to add to your toolbox. Remember that when manifesting as a tool to get you to your needs and achieve your goals, you can't be too controlling. You cannot manipulate the universe in your favor. Wanting something too much can create controlling habits, which can blind you from the signs that get you what you need, because they don't look how you want it to look. Be flexible in how you receive the universe providing for you. Sometimes our own limiting beliefs are what's hindering your manifestation. Your lack of self-confidence in valuing why you deserve this thing you want so badly can be felt by the universe. If inside you're saying things like, "I can't," or "I won't," or "that will never happen for me," the universe will say, "Okay." So stop and realize when you're living in your lack mindset and adjust that language you're using outside and in, for it creates the vision for manifesting. And my last tip and biggest takeaway from my experience with learning more about manifesting your goals from the ladies at Six Eagles Haven is you have to know what you want. A wonderful passage from Lewis Carroll explains this all too well. One day, Alice came to the fork in the road and saw a Cheshire cat in a tree. "Which road do I take?" she asked. "Where do you want to go?" was his response. "I don't know," Alice answered. "Then," said the cat, "it doesn't matter." For Alice, her intentions weren't clear, and she was profoundly distracted by the world around her. Yet when she finally set specific intentions about what it is she truly was after, she was able to wake herself and escape the queen's clutches before she was beheaded. Now, how does this relate to you? While you may feel like a little girl chasing a white rabbit down a hole, with true intention and created positive habits reinforcing what you're manifesting, your goals will seem so much more attainable. Thank you to Allison and her husband for being able to create such a space that helps support others in growing. And thank you to Antigone and Kate for helping and being a part of something that truly benefits our community, while challenging those who take part to reach for more. Be sure to check out Six Eagles Haven's website to see all the amazing events that they are hosting. And remember that without true intention, your vibration can never match that of your goals. Aligning these can be the start to achieving your success. Don't forget to come on back next week where we talk to Dr. Rebecca Glasser. She talks about the wonderful products that she's enveloped in and what the true science is behind her products. She is a LifeVantage rep and also a plastic surgeon, so she knows what healthy means on the inside and out. If you like this podcast and found any value in my words, please like and subscribe, snap a picture and post it to your social media, and don't forget to tag me to get recognition in future episodes. That's a wrap.